Hello, everyone. Here we are at Supercomputing 2025 in St. Louis. We're doing another episode of JetTalks. And I'm here with my old friend, Lenny, from Miami, Florida. And Lenny is going to talk about their data centers in Florida and actually just opened one in Pittsburgh in a company called I'm Critical.
Yes.
I'm Critical. So here we are with Lenny with I'm Critical. Go ahead.
Thanks, Gene. By the way, how'd you like the show the other day?
I loved it.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was excellent.
Yeah, he was in the audience, yeah.
And we're going to go to your concert.
You make a great audience.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, I am Critical. We are based out of Florida. In Miami, we've got a 100,000 square foot data center, and we've been retrofitting it for HPC. So we've got a couple of very high density clients in there. Got 100,000 square feet there and 15 carriers, and it's a beautiful facility. And we're excited about the future there. Pittsburgh is a 2.8 megawatt facility up in
Homestead?
In where the hell are we?
Homestead.
You should never ask somebody a question for an interview on the fourth day of a show.
That's good.
No, we're in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And I was just being funny. And it's built in our factory. So we build modular data centers. So those modular data centers are nothing more than the manufacturing process. The point is we can build them in a plant where there's a lot less impact on the environment,
yes.
less waste. You prepare the site, and then you prepare the data center, and then you put those two things together. Saves money, saves time, again, less environmental impact. So a couple of different aspects to the business, but
yes.
Yeah.
And your primary customers are AI related, HPC related?
Well, that's where the money is. So we follow the money, of course, but we still have a very strong retail aspect to the business.
Oh, very good.
So there with, gosh, the term is somewhat burned out, but the repatriation of workloads from the cloud.
Yes.
Where, as we know, there are certain promises that the cloud was going to deliver,
yes.
Which was security, saving money,
That's right.
and the ability to control sprawl, which is absolutely out of control.
Yep.
And certain workloads just don't behave as they should in a cloud environment. And certainly back to the security point, you can build an air-gapped environment, you can build your own private environment, have a lot more control. So there's certain workloads that'll come back and certain ones that'll always stay out in the cloud.
Right.
But that repatriation is really at an enterprise level, certainly not at the whole hyperscaler level.
Right.
It's your banks, it's your colleges, it's your, they're not mom and pop businesses, but
right.
certainly your single owner or single location and or, smaller kind of customers who want to be able to hug their servers, right? We used to call them server huggers, right?
Server huggers, yes.
Yeah. So.
And are you guys seeing a lot of people repatriating and looking for space?
I am
yes.
not only repatriating, but also the push for other data centers to bring in the HPC. Mm-hmm. So they've got to basically get rid of their retail customers. So there is a move afoot, certainly in South Florida, where our big data center is. That the bigger carriers want that space for their HPC customers, and they're doubling and tripling their pricing.
Right.
So, and on all services, they're charging for things they never charged for before. They're quadruple their pricing on cross connects. Power's just out of control in what they're powering. So we've got a niche and enough space in our data center, in our retail space, to be able to take a lot of those customers in.
Yes.
So there's a bit of a gold rush in Miami right now of all those folks trying to push those smaller customers out, and we're thrilled to have them. So.
And you guys have space in Miami.
We have
available,
space. We have space, and we're able to.
No power issue.
We have no power issues. Certainly on the lower density, we're adding a couple of different technologies that will produce on-site in terms of turbines and natural gas. There's a lot of cool tech. I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to see all the new technologies on cooling, again, because of density. From 4 years ago, the density is anywhere from 50, 60 times what the density was 4 years ago.
Even with data storage.
Cooling, right. So what used to power 50,000 square feet is powering 5,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And even less. So there's cabinets on the floor here that are 1 megawatt.
Right.
The folks over here at Celsius, they're 100, 125 kilowatts, and now they're up to 250 kilowatts. Right. And so 250 kilowatts per cabinet. You think about that. So that's, it's just the growth is so exponential, and the ability to be able to build that infrastructure. A couple of things happen. You need more power. you need to be able to cool in usually two-phase of water and refrigerant. And so you're having to rebuild. We didn't let people bring a bottle of water into the data center. And now you're pumping millions of gallons of 55-degree water into the data center.
Wow.
So has anything changed? No.
Right.
Everything's changed.
Cool.
Everything's changed. So to be able to cool it, to be able to power it is a whole new paradigm, where in the data center floor, there used to be crack units and UPSs and PDUs and RPPs.
Yeah.
Now, and taking maybe 10% of the data center space.
Right.
Now you have to build 100% to 100%. It's a one-to-one ratio of the amount of infrastructure required to be able to cool and power the new high-density stuff.
Right. And your claim to fame is the modular data center, right? So you guys can
that's on the manufacturer.
deploy really quick and deliver the data center in a very short period of time.
If you've got the land and the power,
right, then
again,
we can do it.
then we can do
it's
it.
Always power,
it's always going to be power. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the great introduction. And if anybody wants to find you guys, it's I am critical.
www.iamcritical.com. Yes.
And you guys can contact Lenny, and then for data storage, we partner with them. On
They're
the
a great
center
partner.
side.
Yep.
So JetStore, I'm Critical together.
Like this.
We'll offer great solutions, and stay in touch, and we'll see you in Chicago.
See you in Chicago. Pizza and hot dogs.
Yes. Thank you, Lenny. Keep drumming.